Remember the tree? Yeah. How are you guys? It's been an interesting weekend. I was reflecting the other night in a conversation with my wife about the idea of being ridiculous. So I had the opportunity to play some games. This is what we used to do. We were doing workshops and we were playing games with kids, with adults, theater-based games to develop different skills depending on the event and what the people's needs were in that particular time. So yesterday started the Sangha facilitator training here in the ashram. And Sangha means gathering of like-minded people. The Sangha is, for us, is devotees getting together to help each other, support each other in this path of looking for God and to understanding who we are. It's a beautiful way of saying community, family. So in this training, people are being guided how to facilitate this creation of sanghas, of families, with the principles and values of our bhakti path. And I had to bring up this character that I've been playing a while now. It's a character that popped in my mind. It's been here for a while in different forms, variations, but now I call him Humbleness. Yes, this is Humbleness. And Humbleness, as the name says, it's really humble. So Humbleness went to this introduction meeting, and I did an icebreaker and also a game at the end with a group of people whose age average was around 45, maybe, mostly women. And I was silly. I was ridiculous, and we had a lot of fun. I mean, a ton of fun. And to see these people acting like kids, playing and jumping and laughing and sweating and catching their breath after too much laughter and effort, it was amazing. And I so much enjoyed being silly and ridiculous in this somehow serious meeting. So I was reflecting about this prison we are. Our reputation is keeping us in a prison. We don't allow ourselves to be ridiculous. We are afraid of being judged by others, and let's be serious. When you have a nose like this, I mean, who's gonna take you seriously? So yeah, it's it's amazing to play. It's amazing to be free of the shackles of self-judgment, when you have to pretend to be someone to be taken seriously. You have your image, you have your CV, you've worked on your personality for so many years, and suddenly someone comes and says something bad about you. It tarnishes your reputation. It destroys your image, and you get offended, and you take it personally, and you hold a grudge, and your life is in jeopardy because someone has a different opinion about the one that you want to project outside. So for me, clowning, jesters, sacred clowns in traditional cultures, they are the healthy factor that brings truth back in the conversation. In Native American traditions, they have the heyoka, the sacred clown, the one that goes when the high priest, the shaman, is performing the ritual. He comes and he disturbs the ritual if he sees that the shaman is not in his heart, it's not speaking truth, and he's gonna do things that are not aligned with the social norm and with the tradition, and he's disrupting this in order to raise awareness that there's untruth. You have fools for Christ in the Christian tradition, saints who allowed themselves to be ridiculed, acting like going almost naked during winter times, or allowing themselves to be spit on, or kicked or beaten, mocked, in order to show people what true humility is, and how trusting God and loving God is beyond all of this. So it is a topic that has been a passion of mine for many years. I was always challenging this. I was challenging my status in society, with friends, with family, somehow unconsciously. Maybe this is one of the reasons I became an actor in the first place, but it's something that stuck with me. It began long time ago, many years, with a performance that I saw. You know, everybody has, maybe in our world of theater and acting, you have one performance that is it engraves in your brain, in your heart, and you say, oh, that's what it's all about. And for me, that performance was many years, like almost 20 years ago, in Cluj, when I witnessed The Jester, a performance in in Cluj. There was an amateur theater group called Imago, and when I saw this performance, I was blown away. I was blown away. And that stuck with me because it's not about the masks. It's about something deeper. And this is what the red nose does. It gives you the opportunity to say things that usually you cannot say in society. You cannot express yourself freely, but when you have this nose, this is like how do you call it? A convention. We all agree that the clown, the buffoon, can tell the truth without being sanctioned. At the end of the day, it's about this. You can tell the truth without being sanctioned, and people will not take it personally. That's why Shakespeare is so applauded, also because he introduced and he popularized this deeper meaning of the buffoon, of the jester, of the clown. Whenever you see a jester in Shakespeare, he always tells the truth. And you always have a character that will tell the truth, and he will be considered crazy. No one will take it seriously, but the audience will know that he tells the truth because it resonates. And somehow he's the one that speaks what's on everybody's mind. So yeah, with this thought in mind, let's be ridiculous. Yeah, allow ourselves to be free. And you don't need the red nose to do that. You just need a mindset. This is a symbol on the outside for others, but if you have the opportunity to play with the red nose, it's amazing. I mean, just put it on and play a little bit. If you have kids, you're gonna see everything changes. I use this red nose all the time with my daughter. Whenever she's in a tantrum, she's in a bad mood, I just take out the red nose, I put it on my face, and I'm like, "Pa-da-na!" And she's like, wow, she gets in the game instantly. And it's the same with people when they see it. But you can develop this attitude inside of yourself, and this is more important. This is like a crutch. It helps you to practice, but you can do it honestly with yourself while being with your friends, your family, and try to practice this silliness, this being ridiculous, telling the uncomfortable truth in a funny way, because humor is so important, and we forget, we take ourselves so serious that, oh my God, we forget how to be children again, how to laugh, how to enjoy life. So if you can do this, don't hesitate, because it is important for everybody to laugh. No, seriously, that was a joke. I didn't mean it. I don't know, you cannot take people seriously when they wear a red nose, and to believe everything they say is ridiculous. So don't get fooled by the red nose. It doesn't mean anything. If you find value in something like this, it's maybe because you're a little bit cuckoo yourself, maybe because you're a little bit silly. Who wants to be silly these days? We have to be serious. We have to uphold the standards of what we have been taught, and to perpetuate the model. Don't go there to change things. God forbid you would change things and you will create something new. It's dangerous. So don't listen to humbleness. He doesn't know what he's telling. He doesn't know what he's saying. I look around, and this forest looks dangerous, so I better head home, because you never know what's going to happen. But if you look deep inside your heart, maybe you will find out that there's a red nose waiting for you. So stay grounded and walk straight.